So how much should you eat? What should you eat based on your body type? That's what we're talking about today on Table Talk. All right, welcome to Table Talk by Uplift Fitness, where we clarify all things food, dieting, and your next steps to live the fit and healthy life that you deserve. And we're talking about eating for your body type. So this is a question that we've gotten fairly often since we have been open and even honestly previously in our careers in health and fitness. Just being in the industry, we see this a lot. We get these ads on our Facebook. We have other people, saying that they're on a certain diet because of their body type, and really just want to break this down today. This might be a little bit of a long one. We're going to try and get through this pretty quick today, but talking about how much to eat, what types of food to eat. There's so many different things that kind of goes into this. And like I said, let's break this down. Eating for your body type. So we're going to pose a question first is, what are your goals? We have to know your goals first before we get into your body type. So if your goals are fat loss, if your goals are to build muscle, it's just optimal health, which of course, at Uplift Fitness, we teach all three of those things at the same time. So it's one diet, we don't necessarily do diets, but one methodology and one framework for all three of those things. That's kind of our tenets, but this is about you and your body type and how should you eat. But again, goals have to be first. So when we talk about your goals, we need to know what affects your goals, of course, but how does your body type affect your ability to reach your goals? So what you've probably seen is, well, I'm an ectomorph. You've seen those little graphs of somebody that's maybe a little bit thicker and bigger, have a larger just kind of structure to them, or a mesomorph or an endomorph, things of those nature. And especially the fellas that have a hard time building muscle. If you're like me, I weighed 115 pounds soaking wet at 6 foot tall when I was in high school. So I'm not a person who carries muscle easily. And I saw these things and I thought, I'm an endomorph. That must be me. And how should an endomorph train? Things of that nature. And really when I got into it and started to learn that whether you're ectomorph or endomorph and whatever those things actually even mean, you're going to train the same, you're going to eat the same, you're going to sleep the same, you're going to drink the same. So those were kind of starting to come up as bunk. Now some of us are built different. That's pretty obvious. Some of us, we have different structures, and there's a lot of factors that go into that, but that doesn't mean that you'll need chicken instead of steak or eat more calories or less calories because of your structure of your bones, your ligaments, and your tendons, and your muscle insertions, and all those things. It's honestly really ridiculous when you think about it, that the length of your femur will determine how your body digests food in your gut. I'm sure somebody could draw some grand conclusion and really jump through some mental hurdles, do some mental gymnastics to make that happen. But how we eat is dependent upon our current and long-term goals and where you are right now. So me and you, we can have the same exact goals, but I could be maybe a little bit farther behind you. So I may not be doing the same exact things as you. And when we talk about blood type, body shape, etc., it does not affect how you eat whatsoever. What goes into your blood, your body type, shape, mesomorph, into all that stuff, none of it affects how you're going to eat for your goals. Your goals may change that a little bit. And again, if you use the right methodology and framework, you should hit optimal health, a lean and healthy muscular body all at once. That's the fastest way to get to those things, even though we're told otherwise, that we should damage and beat up our bodies. And I'm not going to get into that today. But there is a genetic component. There's going to be that argument that there is a genetic component, but those are the last things that you worry about, not the first. If you're not eating 80 to 100% whole foods, controlling your calories, optimizing your protein for your leucine content, get that leucine load. If you don't know what the heck I'm talking about, go back, watch the rest of Table Talk, the first couple episodes in this season. You're going to learn that. But protein in your macros, managing stress, managing inflammation, all of those things determine what happens because of your genetics. It's not the other way around. So if you're not hitting on those things, doing something, and again, I don't click on those ads, so I don't know a lot of times what they say and exactly what they recommend there, but I guarantee it's probably hogwash, or they recommend what you should be doing anyways, and they're just trying to hook you based on your body type, whatever that is. So whole foods, calories control, protein optimization, manage your stress, manage your inflammation, all that seems complicated, but they're all related. When you do those things, you'll make much more progress. you will one, have a very different body type, because your body type is going to change when you start making progress. So throw that out the window, and you'll be a lot smarter than somebody who would fall for that. Should I eat this because of my body type? So when you just, whole foods, calories, protein optimization, stress and inflammation, manage those things, you're going to be just fine. You don't need any of the other stuff. So no, you shouldn't eat based on your body type at the end of the day. Eat based on your goals and your current position on your path to those goals. Tackle the biggest roadblocks first. Whole foods, calories, then protein, stress, inflammation, sleep, and training, all those things at the same time. Those are going to have a huge impact for 99% of people. Now, if you have maybe an autoimmune condition, or if you have any sort of thing that maybe makes the way you react to certain things a little bit differently, but I guarantee stress, sleep, adequate protein, as long as it digests well with you. And again, that changes. We're not going to get into digestion today, but even that can change over time as you get healthier. Doing those things are important. They're foundational to your health. It's not, I don't care if I'm talking to somebody who's 90 years old or somebody that's 15 years old, and somebody wants better joint health and they need more collagen protein from those animal fats, or somebody who just wants to get super shredded and jacked, or somebody who needs to lose 150 pounds. If you can't do these things, it's going to make that harder, and these are only going to make it better and make your health better at the same time. And I know you probably have questions about that, because we didn't get into some of the nitty-gritty details. We've kind of left you hanging there a little bit. But hopefully, if you've been keeping up with Table Talk, then you're gaining more and more information and more steps as we go. But if you do have questions, please do not ask the people who tell you to drink the diarrhea tea and shakes and starve yourself to your goal body. Those things, those products, they really suck, and a lot of times the companies make them. They don't care about you or your total health or well-being. So please just ask us, because we love you. We're here in your community, and we have a team that is dedicated to answering your questions, to helping you. And here's what it costs. Absolutely nothing, because again, we do it because we love our community. We want to see you thrive and do whatever it is that you love to do in the best, healthiest body that you possibly can. So I'm Chase. Thanks for watching Table Talk. We will see you next time.